it looks black, but it's not black. It's got like a blue, black, brown color into it. It's really nice, actually. The camera won't do it justice. It will not do it justice. You kind of see a little bit of a flop. You can see all three colors in there. Lovely. Just lovely. Hey all, hope you're all doing good. I'm doing excellent. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I can't thank you enough for subscribing and enjoying some of these videos that are coming out. I know I'm not everybody's gonna like every video, but I try my best. I try my best. Tonight, I am working on a couple things actually. I'm bouncing back and forth between a couple projects, but I have this axe here. And no, I do not know the name of it. I don't know if I get a good glimpse of it. Maybe. No. Yes. No. I think it's BSM or CV or something like that with an egg-shaped stamp in there. I'm not very familiar with the names and all that with the axes. Yes, I had to blast it because it was really rust pitted, as you've seen in the sharpening video. So I do have a couple orders of axes I'm trying to build and get those out. I did have to clean up the butt of the axe. I try to keep them all original as much as I can. That's just my thing. I'm old school. I like to see things look old school or make them look like they did when they first came out. And keep it a little bit on the rustic side. So that's the word I'm thinking, rustic. Now, I don't do that to everything. I do, like, when I build my saws, I make them look new, but old at the same time, if that makes sense. So, anyway, this axe here, this is for Mr. CP, the Tool Addict. Great guy, great friend. If you're into tools, he knows everything, and he has every tool imagine on the face of the planet. So if you're into tools, go check that guy out. Awesome guy. For him, this came off an old handle, and I am going to get another handle that mimics this. This is a 32 inch, I believe, handle. Now, it was pretty rotted, as you can see. It was rot. And I did a number on it trying to get this. Okay, we're back at you. I brought y'all down here. I figured I'd try something a little different here. Different angle. So, yeah, basically, I'm going to go through here. Clean up all these burrs, these edges. So our handle will go on this nice and smooth without any issues. So basically all I'm doing is knocking down the edge. That's it. And this might be small enough. I have a moon file here. I call them moons. I don't know because they look like a moon. Half circle. Whatever you want to call it. Yep, that gets in there. Gonna finish up both ends of the eyes here. Both ends. And I'll get back at you. We'll start bluing this thing. Okay? Alright, folks. Just fill up my little container here. Wax and grease remover. It's a good thing you wanna. I put a little wire on this. Good thing to have is some wax and grease remover. Helps if I pump this thing up. This stuff will remove all kinds of stuff. So, we're just gonna spray it down real quick. Okay, get this all nice and clean. Wipe down. I'm gonna probably blow a little bit of air in there, make sure this is nice and dry. So when you go to blue things, you gotta make sure everything's clean. You gotta make sure all your metal is clean, no rust, no paint, that type of stuff. I am way out of camera, and I just noticed it was pointing down. Sorry, folks. So yeah, just make sure it's all clean, and we'll be doing it by stone. So this will be all blued, but we're gonna have a nice silver metallic shine to the edge. Okay. So what I use is this stuff. You can get it pretty much anywhere. Super blue. Okay. Pretty much get it anywhere. It's a liquid bluing. I grab a shop towel. And I will get it nice and soaked and wet with our bluing here. I'll make sure I have a good amount on there. Whoop. Okay, probably not that much. Now that I got it all over the place. So, basically all you do is wipe this on there. Look at that. So after you blast it and I wire wheeled it out just to get it a nice uniform look, I'm going to be covering everything here. I'm going to get a nice good color, even color. We'll probably go a little on the black, a little darker side. So basically what you do here is when you get this on here, you'll let it soak. And I don't remember how long. You just let it set. It'll work its way into the metal. Make sure you get all those little pits and the grooves and all that good jazz. Okay, this will set. Oh, get a nice good color, even color. So if you want it darker, what you're going to do is repeat these steps, okay? So when you wipe it, you're going to wipe it down. Try to get nice even swipes. It's a little hard to do with the wire in the way, but you get it in there. I'm going to even get it in the eye. Okay? Because this gives it a coating. So this will set dry. We're going to rinse it off with some water. I'm going to set that down right here in a clean spot. And, oh, here it is. This is my water bottle. You pretty much just let it sit for so long. Then you rinse it. Dry it off, which it helps with air compressor. That way you can just blow dry it off after you wipe it down. You'll see the true color after this. Get this dry. It's gonna look pretty cool. You gotta be careful because this thing's it's pretty sharp already. So basically you do that. You need to repeat those steps. I'm gonna blow it off with the air. So this pretty much, it kind of looks a little crappy at first, but don't be alarmed. We're just gonna take the bluing again, go over it again. Now the final step is that's where you're gonna get your color. That's That's where the magic happens. Uh-oh. I got balloon on my shirt. Good thing it's a bad shirt. A work shirt. These steps over and over until I get the right color I want. And then the final step, that's where you're going to want to see the final step. That's the most important part. Okay? So I'll be right back. Alright, folks. We're done to the last coat. I did it about three times. I lost count now. 3 or 4 times. And I got the right color I want. Okay? So nice color. I'll just gotta dry it off. Now this last step, this is the most important step here. Now there's a couple different ways of doing it. Now you want to put a coating on this, okay? You want to saturate the metal. There's some old school ways of doing it with stain, which I'm going to be doing today, and seeing how that turns out. Or with this one, they say use it's called Barricade. That is a rust preventative, which is probably the best way to go. I do not have any on me. Alright. So it gets a little white and hazy, but that's okay. It's this last step, that's what's going to help it. That's what's going to cure it. So what I'm using, I have some Minwax wood stain. I'm using the Early American color, which is my favorite. I do a lot of woodworking projects as well. So the Early American, that's my top choice. That's what I like to use. So I'm hoping, Mr. CP, I hope you like this. You can use a brush, or like I'm doing it with a rag. So basically we're saturating this metal. Get a nice good coat on it. Make sure you get into all those pits, those little cracks and seams. This little bit of the brown that I like, it's going to be a little bit of a brown tint to it, so it's going to kind of antique it a little bit. I've seen people do black stain. As long as it's a penetrating stain, not the oil base or the what base is it? The water base. You don't want that. You want a good oil-based stain. So that's what we have so far. Looks a little on the dark side. But once you do that edge, get that your edge sharpened with a stone, primo. Let's set that down there. All right. Get a new rag here. Okay. I'm just gonna wipe it down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this turned out real nice. I like it. I like it. And I'm pretty sure Mr. CP Tool Addict will like it as well. Kind of inspired him a little bit to get into it. And he said he saw this axe and fell in love with it. It is a good profile. I like the look of it too. It's really nice. So, this is pretty much what we turned out to be. Let's try to get some more lighting out. Here we go. So, it looks black, but it's not black. It's got like a blue, black, brown color into it. It's really nice, actually. The camera won't do it justice. It will not do it justice. You kind of see a little bit of a flop. You can see all three colors in there. Lovely. Just lovely. Yep. Now, with some will say the stain here will be a little sticky. And yes, it will be, but if you keep wiping it down like this, you'll get rid of that shine. You don't want it too shiny. You want that antique look, right? Just keep wiping it and wiping it. Just don't spray it down and try to remove that oil. You want that oil set in there. It'll keep it from rusting. But I also suggest using the directions. If you use this stuff, they use a Barricade penetrating rust protection oil, and they say it allowed to cure overnight, which what we'll be doing here too. So I'm not gonna wipe it down anymore. I'm gonna leave it as is and hang it, and we're gonna leave it. So there you go, folks. That's how I do my rebluing of an X. Oh, there we go. Now you can see you got a little bit of the blue, black, and then I turn it a little bit. You see a little bit of the brown down here. Yeah, this is gonna be a beautiful piece. Just beautiful. Yep, this is gonna be nice. Alright, folks, well, that's that. I have another project I gotta finish up. Get another video going. So, alright, folks, y'all be good, be kind, be safe, and please spread the love. We'll see y'all on the next one. Let's do it.